On behalf of the Dwyer Group team, I'd like to welcome you to Stay Connected, our quarterly series of messages and happenings from our home office and franchisees in the field. We are just months away from reunion in San Antonio, Texas. Mark your calendars and pack your bags, because the 2016 Dwyer Group reunion promises to be the best gathering in the Dwyer Group history. This year, our motto is, Bring It, delivering value together. The rich value that ties best to this edition is continuously striving to maximize internal and external customer loyalty. With a record number of service brands, which now represent approximately 2,600 franchise owners around the world, our organization has grown into the undisputed leader of the service trades. Along the way, we've honored the Dwyer Group's historic 35th anniversary, a record-setting $1.3 billion in annual system-wide sales, and the 20th anniversary of our operationalized code of values. And our CEO says, we're just getting started. Mike, a big thank you to you and the team for your commitment to the success of the whole organization.
We're continuing our trek to be the world leader of franchise brands centered around repairing, maintaining, and enhancing properties. We're well over $1 billion in system sales, on our way to $2 billion, with these sales almost exclusively generated through locally owned franchise businesses just like yours. With our recent acquisition of Locatech in Germany, these sales are now generated through 14 consumer brands operating in 11 service verticals. We're now in our fourth decade with a history of consistent year-over-year growth. As part of our strategy to ensure that we continue to build our presence, we're now beginning to implement cross-marketing or cross-promotion across brands. Each new customer that comes into the Dwyer Group system in your local market has a greater potential than ever before to become your customer. More brands in your local market means more potential customers. You can grow your customer base all by yourself, or you could perhaps have 10 other business owners helping you expand your business. We know this will make your business more desirable, more valuable. This has happened organically in a few markets. In Austin and San Antonio, franchisees have organized to do some cross-promotion by using multi-branded refrigerator magnets for years. What a simple and beautiful system. Do you want a few magnets with your number distributed each day, or dozens? I know we have a few other markets which work together to cross-promote, but it is very few. We're working to enable this simple system through our national programs. This is a system that works, but it is not easy to implement through a national program. We had to get our national call center in place with the necessary technology connections to our systems. We had to make some pretty significant enhancements to those systems to enable this opportunity, including getting the right skill sets to work on delivering the vision. We are now at the beginning of realizing our vision of cross-brand promotion. This will be an evolution as we continue to enhance our capabilities in this area, which include promotion through email, online, reviews, call center, mobile, and leveraging our customer and consumer insights through data analysis to do this intelligently. As we start to cross-promote brands and offer consumers a place they can go to find trusted vetted service providers who provide great service like you do, they will have to find sufficient capacity or fulfillment for the things they need, or they may not return. We cannot disappoint them by not being able to service their needs. So you can see that scale does matter. We have the scale to get started. Doing so successfully will help drive our scale. It's all self-fulfilling, and that's part of the strategy, part of the vision. We'll all work together to build something others can't provide. Our cross-promotion efforts are continuing to evolve. You've not seen much evidence of that yet because we've been busy drawing up blueprints and digging footers for the foundation. The foundation's at least partially poured now. Soon we'll start going vertical, and you'll start to see it for yourself. Be sure to attend Reunion in San Antonio, where we'll preview a more comprehensive rollout of our cross-promotion initiatives. Our objective is to build an ever-expanding business by making each local market a Dwyer Brands powerhouse. This will ensure that our Dwyer Group ecosystem will become stronger and more vibrant over time. I wish you all the best in your pursuit of health, wealth, and happiness.
Greetings! In our last Stay Connected video, I outlined the keys for helping you attract and retain the best. You may remember the last key was light the path. We must remember that many will not know the path, so it's up to us to show them how they can get from here to there in our organizations. When we show them the way, they stay. We've been quite busy here focusing on recruiting and retention because many of you have been telling us it's your top challenge. For the past 3 months, we've been outlining and creating one of our largest and most important projects here, the Rare Toolbox. Rare stands for Recruiting and Retention Employer Toolbox. To start any major initiative, first, we must assess where we currently stand. About a month ago, we sent a recruiting survey to all of you. It was the biggest response to a survey than we can remember. With 585 of you responding, is statistically sound data that we can and will use to build our program. We learned much from what you shared, and I thank those of you who replied for helping us find the right path. One of our biggest opportunities is that our actions are not matching our needed results. Many of you said you found recruiting cumbersome and at times confusing. The Rare Toolbox, which will be fully launched at Reunion, will be part of that solution. Let's start the dialogue now with sharing the first set of these data points. 56% of you said you would hire more or a lot more if you knew how, but on average, you are spending less than 15 minutes a day on recruiting in its entirety. This includes all the way through the hire day. 61% of you are not receiving enough applicants, but 34% are spending no time at all on recruiting. While 75% said you're not happy with the overall quality of the candidates, more than half of you are spending less than 30 minutes fully in interviewing and qualifying your candidates. The number one source for candidates, according to the survey, is online job ads, but 73% spend less than $100 a month for online advertising, and 31% won't even accept an online application, even when they're advertising online. The number two source for candidates, according to the survey, is employee referrals. But more than half of you do not offer an employee referral incentive. What this translates to is that we need to prepare ourselves to spend more time and more money in the recruiting process and when selecting future employees. And we have to be willing to spend money in the right places for the best sources of candidates. As we parse through more of the data and begin our vendor partner tests, I'll update you in the next Stay Connected video about the 4 compartments in the Rare Toolbox that will be available to you. Until then, I encourage you to begin to measure your time and measure the money spent on recruiting. That will help you best know and understand what resources you'll be able to use in the Rare Toolbox. Be sure to attend Reunion this year, where we'll be launching this valuable tool. My challenge to you today is to start thinking of recruiting as helping others to find your organization, a place where they can belong rather than just fitting in. As Confucius said, choose a job you love and you'll never have to work a day in your life.
Thank you, Mike and Mary. And remember to sign up for Reunion. It's a magical time. So let's bring it as we deliver value together. Make your reservations and join fellow franchisees, Dwyer Group associates, world-class speakers, vendors, and of course, family and friends. Be sure to watch some important messages from leading franchisees at the end of this video about why attending Reunion is a crucial part to their growth plan. We look forward to seeing you there. Together, we will continue to make all Dwyer Group service brands and our combined success legendary. May God bless you all, and see you soon.
You know, they have a lot of educational opportunities here. We always pick up a few golden nuggets, but the most important part of it really is to see the other franchisees We've cultivated great friendships over the years. We can always brainstorm. You seem to attract yourselves or migrate towards those folks who are very similar to you in size because they deal with the same struggles. And it's always good to brainstorm with them and just share knowledge both ways. That's really the most important part.
This is my second reunion, and it's refreshing. It's nice to get out of the day-to-day grind and come kind of get your spirits lifted, and it's reassuring to talk to other owners and what they're doing and their successes and even what isn't working for them. And it's nice to see the real successful guys and to see that we're doing things similar to they are, and be able to get advice from them. And I mean, the networking that you can do with the existing business owners, I think, is a real value in reunion.
We kind of have our mindset 5 years from now. Do we go into a separate concept within our territory? We have a chance to look at it here. And at the same time, within Five Star Painting, I'm looking at other revenue streams, and all the vendors are here, so we can kind of take a look at it. So there's multiple ways to really just assess and digest. And honestly, I don't know, there's 1,500 people here from franchises. It's great networking, and it's been a great chance for me to, right now at this moment, I'm very interested in the Five Star, networking with those guys, and those guys have been there, done that, and getting some tips and jump starting, and then start looking at some of the other concepts as well for the future. So it's just awesome.